Hey everyone, it's Full Self-Driven back again with another video. September 25th, we are testing 2024.27.25. This is Full Self-Driving version 12.5.4. We're going to get right into it. This is the version that has actual smart summon. I'll have to give it a little gas here, notice, to get going. But yeah, this is the version that has actual smart summon. We'll be testing that out in probably in a future video. Not in this one, but later in the week we'll get some footage of that, hopefully. Try to do it in an open parking lot so we're not upsetting other people. Get a feel for the system and then maybe use it in a more crowded area if we can trust it. So it has no stop sign, so it just kept rolling. There's a Silverado EV right there, brand new, doesn't even have a tag yet. These things have awesome battery packs. They're just really massive, but they get like 400 something miles to a charge. It's just amazing. Love to get something like that on the highway. So here we're coming up to a stop sign. It's going to have to make a right on a very busy road and immediately get over and make a left. So there's some cars coming, but it has an opportunity, so it needs to get over immediately now, make this left, and it's having an issue. It's not going to be able to do it. We're going to have to get it over. So now we're like poking out in the lane a little bit. Move it up a little bit so we're not so close, but yeah, that was a test I wanted to give it. Occasionally it'll be able to get over in time, but a lot of times where it has to make a right and an immediate left, it has a lot of issues like you saw there. It's going to make this left. This lane ends in about a quarter mile or so. It's going to have to get out and get the left lane. It's the only one that goes straight. This one turns right into a neighborhood. It is getting out. So far so good. We are testing, this is the version that we'll have sunglasses and a hat on. Just testing. I have had a couple instances where it's told me, that because I'm wearing a baseball cap, that system cannot drive. So it still does that a little bit with this version, but it's all right. Just sit it up a little bit higher on my head. Seems to not mind. It also doesn't seem to mind if you look around when it's stopped at stoplights and you're looking behind you or doing something else. But I'm gonna reach down real quick and grab these water bottles. Rolling around over there. Right. We're gonna make a left here in about a quarter mile. And then we're gonna stay on that stretch for a little bit of ways. Going up to a store, but I wanted to take back roads. I didn't want to get on the highway. We've got a holiday fall break right now with schools, and I just didn't want to mess with all the traffic, so Tesla's navigation currently doesn't let you avoid highways, so I had to put in a few different destination points to get us there. Most direct route, but avoiding highways as much as possible. So we'll stay on this straight stretch for about 3 miles, and then we'll have a maybe a stoplight or two we'll have to go through before we come up to a roundabout. We'll be going straight, taking the second exit, so essentially straight through the roundabout. And I'll edit my trip along the route so it doesn't feed us into these destinations I put it at, but get us fairly close to keep routing us along the way. So far this version is much better than 12.5.2.1 that we were testing on our previous upload, and that we did have a dirtier windshield, and I think that definitely mixed with the sun coming in, super bright, had a ton of disengagements, and felt like I was doing more work just babysitting the system the whole time, but got this update late yesterday afternoon, evening, and I did a quick video and it just didn't turn out. My microphone audio was too muffled, and the way I mounted the microphones, I was just going so quickly to get set up and ready, was in the view of the screen, and it just had to wash it. It didn't look good after editing and trying to get it through, so scratch that, and now we're testing along the same route but a little different. It's overcast, there's rain coming up in the next couple days, so we'll test the software and see how well it does. Test here in a second on the straight stretch. I'm going to close my eyes and just see what the system says it's doing. And I'm just closing one eye and squinting the other so I can still vaguely see the road. See, I'm not sure what really the sunglass update's done other than knows it's weird that you're wearing sunglasses. It doesn't seem like it can eye track anymore. I was looking down at one point when looking up with my peripheral, and then closed one eye and squinted with the other one, and it just seems like it doesn't have a good visual of my eyes through the glasses. Sorry, but through the glasses it doesn't seem like it can. Now it's time to pay attention to the road because I'm looking down without my glasses on. Made sure to put on some glasses that had sort of like where you can't see your eyes. Even looking closely, it has issues with your eyes. See, I'm getting people blowing their horn at me because the car doesn't want to move. Those are instances that really tick people off for sure. So it was a yield. We had a red light, but we could have legally made a right on red in that instance. So I had to push the accelerator. The car didn't want to go, and it's getting other people upset. I'm sure it'll get in this first lane and avoid getting in the second lane. So they'll pull up right next to us. It'll actually be Carfax. So. But yeah, they're definitely upset for no reason, throwing their hands up. And I can see it. They get upset too if you aren't flowing with traffic, so I guess it's not no reason, but you definitely don't need to get so worked up. You know, you can blow your horn one time, but waving your hands all around like you just don't care. Could be mistaken though. They could be listening to some music and partying. Seems we're gonna miss this light. Could have pushed my accelerator to go through it on the yellow, but it was really wanted to test what the system did. I didn't want to be that person to sit in the intersection after it turns red. So. Through another light cycle. We are less than a mile away from our first, so I'll take that off. I'm going to add a new one. Yeah, now I don't think it wants us to make a left-hand turn here since I am kind of tripping up the system, so I'm going to add that back real quick just to not completely get the system upset. And it should continue to make this left here, and then I'll erase it after it makes the left-hand turn. v12.5 seems to have no issues while you take sips or drink of something, you know, quickly. What I have found is it might get upset if you're eating something. I'm not sure if that's just a certain case, you know, because I've had it where it doesn't have any issues, and then I've had it where I believe it told me that it had a cell phone or thought I had something in my hand that was distracting. I can't remember remember the exact message, but when that's the case, I guess you'll see the message that it pops up. I could try it again. I don't have anything in my hand to do it with, and I'm not going to do it with a cell phone, but it definitely gets upset with you and makes you take over, switches back, turns off eye monitoring. But I was looking ahead eating something, and I think it thought it was a phone or something in my hand. So we might do a test eating different things and seeing, because I love to eat during my road trips and just keep moving, I don't want to stay stopped and eat in the car, go in somewhere. I'd rather just keep flowing after my charge or bathroom stop. Get out, stretch my legs and go. So now I'll race this. Keep it going from there. Do a better job not accelerating, like flooring it from a stop or a stoplight. It does a better job anticipating people's turns. I've noticed it's vaguely does a better job slowing down for traffic. Traffic, and then this right lane ends, so it needs to get out of this lane. These are new routes that I've not driven in this car, driven on full self-driven driving recently, or possibly ever some of them, so. Noticed a little speed issues here and there with the speed limits on the last update. I noticed a lot of people saying they were having tons of issues, but I saw a thing here or there, but for the most part it's been great. That was a little weird. It just kind of gave me a little jolt. I always hover my foot over the accelerator if I need to, but I don't normally press it, and I'll tell you in the videos if I do press it. I've noticed the speed limit, it does very well in this update so far. I've only done a few drives. But I probably put in more miles on this update than I did on the previous one, 12.5.2.1. That update was trying to not drive me into curbs, but wasn't paying as much attention to curbs on turns that it had done flawlessly on for years. So definitely a step backwards on that update. I was having trouble even feeling safe using the system without, staying fully alert at all times, which you should be, but I didn't even want to take my hand off the wheel or take my eye off for a second to do anything else in the car. Which is what the system should be able to help you out for, if you gotta do something real quick, or you're looking off something on the side, the scenery or anything like that. But I will say, for a level 2 system, it does amazing. They've come a long way. Tesla doesn't have a real competitor out there for any kind of system nowadays like this. Curious, this is a sexy button dashboard. This is the sexy knob. I can change my speed limit if it wasn't in auto max, up or down. Can if it asks me, if I wasn't in attention monitoring and asks me to put my hands on the wheel, I can press that. Put my blinker on right and left right here. Just quick functions. Can go into it. I've got different cabin temps. Audio, turn the volume. Hey everyone, back again. Tell you what, I cannot explain my frustration with GoPro and the Hero 12, or believe that's the one I got last year. It has been nothing but issues, overheating. The batteries that come with the GoPro and you buy from their company are awful. I've had to buy third-party batteries that don't last as long, but they're the only ones that record full videos and last the full length without overheating. There is something to do with the GoPro battery that they're awful. I've not gotten any help from their customer support. They basically say you're on your own. Say it should only be used in quick shot action videos here and there. It's like, I see hundreds of other YouTubers using these for full self-driving videos or super long videos. So If anyone wants to drop down in the comments below, I've tried doing my research and trying to figure out what good video settings I need to put on, or if there's a certain battery I need to get, but I'll tell y'all what, I have nothing but issues and nothing but frustration using this camera to record content. I'd put out tons more content if it wasn't for my faulty camera that just drops half my videos. I'll erase this one and continue on. Thank you for listening to my rant. I hope this battery we put in lasts us for the remainder of our drive and don't have any more interruptions. As soon as I notice that the camera will turn off or that the red light's not flashing, I'll pull over and try to troubleshoot it. It's a late stop right there. phantom braking for no apparent reason. There's an Amazon Rivian van. Yeah, that phantom braking was something else around that turn. I haven't seen any full self-driving weather things yet. You know, when it tells you that it's raining or there's bad weather and the system may be degraded. There's just a light rain, maybe that's why, but to get there, so we'll be there in like 15 minutes or so. Slowing down, wait for the turn right here. Car needs to turn more. There we go. Making a right turn here, so you need to slow down. I am seeing the full self-driving for weather detection may be degraded. We'll be there soon, buddy. We're almost there. Some rain, we got a stop sign coming up. Wow. fixed. Well, on the right-hand turn there, stayed on the pavement. Right. Yeah, so it says it's a 30 mile an hour. I wouldn't be going over 35 in the rain, so hopefully it stays around the speed. I've never been on this road, so I'm not sure what it's like. Yeah, we're getting close to the children's store. What are you gonna get, buddy? Better just rest my foot over the gas so I don't have any more phantom braking in the rain with cars behind us. Sharp on that turn at the last second to readjust it. Getting real close to the curb here, it wasn't even recognizing the white line. Displaying it, but it didn't feel like it was recognizing the camera. Coming over these hills a little fast with my liking. The rain has no idea what's over the hill, and you should take that a little cautious. Got a stop sign coming up that says did stop in time, wasn't too hard, so that was good. Person behind us almost rear-ended us because we made a complete stop. This update's much better than the 12.5.2.1 that we had a couple days ago released. I think that update should have just never seen the light of day. Gave me a super bad taste in my mouth, but got a green, started slowing on the left. They weren't. Got really scared because the one guy wasn't slowing down that was making a right-hand turn on red. He was just coming. Not sure if that's why it made the left-hand turn like that, or if it's because it's raining and the cameras couldn't see where it was going. Red, there's a few cars coming. It's moving up to visibility. It's got right after this mail truck, it's got an opportunity to go. And it's going, it needs to watch the mail truck, it did. Have that one disengagement when we first started the video where it had to turn immediately after making a right-hand turn, but aside from that, I've just had to push the accelerator one time for sitting at a red light, yield, and people are blowing their horn behind us. But aside from that, and our camera died, we haven't had any disengagements. Disengaged when the camera died. Switch out the battery. back from where I noticed it was dead, but I mean, it's been awesome, honestly. Got this pedestrian here coming back to his truck, it's unloading the cars, but it slowed down and nicely went around him, but not driving off the road. Still got this message here, but for the most part, it's working very well. Super impressed with it. This video cameras only and no radar, no LiDAR. This is definitely something else to edit and take off this last row. Take it to where we're going, but get over here in the right lane. Move up a couple more cars and whatever over there. Doug, we're so close. So close to the store. Are you gonna get yourself a toy? So I gotta take over immediately. Not sure if that's the rain, but we'll take over. Gonna re-engage the system. Not sure what happened there. Definitely could have been the rain, but it started to hesitate on the red light and then went through, or the yellow light and then went through right before it turned red. It might have noticed the car behind us tailgating us so closely. Didn't want to get rear-ended, so it went through. I'm not sure, honestly. That was... Hey, I'm for it. We can make the yellow light. Definitely probably would have been safer than slamming on brakes in the rain as well. Yeah, that take over immediately. I was seeing that a lot the other day. System aborting, but that was the first time today. Actually, this is the first time I've seen it on this update. I'm not sure what that thing was. I don't know if it was those stoplights that were hanging overhead or what, but the car just pinged at us. Bro, is that your phone? I don't know, what was that dinging noise? Is that my car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. We're about a mile away, bud. There's just some rain, so we're just cruising. Yes, sir. Almost there. Camera's been dead. Got about a half mile to our destination. It needs to get over now. It's gonna have to wait for this SUV to pass us, and then it'll get over, hopefully. Yeah, our camera died again. I'm not sure how long ago, but hopefully it wasn't too long ago. It's just too much footage. We're at 8,000 subs now. We really appreciate everyone that's subscribed to our channel. Everyone that supports us. If you like this video, Give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next, what you want to see more of. Oh, there's another takeover immediately. Not sure what. It's got to be something to do with the rain. Re-engage again, but I have no idea. Yeah. It must be the rain. There's just a lot of rain right now. Yeah, I've driven now 2 days without having those errors, and it's gotten to be poor weather because now it says it twice in a row, but I don't want to hit this curb, so I'm going to take a little bit of this way off there. Make a right here. Yeah, we got a lot of water now, so there's not much I can do. The system just doesn't want to drive itself. Thank you again for everyone that's tuned in this far. Until next time.